That's right.
Yeah. It can be
That's right.
Good luck in between. Yeah. Hide out in between.
Oh, she got, yep. Okay.
I did all those. You're where we're at. Didn't say that. It's 5:30. We'll call the meeting to order.
Mayor Beeson,
Here.
Vice Mayor Stover,
Here.
Commissioner Spillman,
Here.
Commissioner Tweedy,
Present.
Commissioner Warren.
Here. I've asked Commissioner Spillman to give the invocation.
We have a,
Actually, we do have the guest here.
go ahead, I'm sorry. We had a little bit of a confusion tonight. We had the pastors from the Ministerial Alliance started coming. And so anyway, how you want to handle that? But,
We're going to still let commissioners. She's on her way out, and I think we owe that to her. We're going to let her go ahead and do this one.
Thank you. Please join me in prayer. I thank you tonight, God, for the servants of our city, the manager, our administrative staff, our city employees, our first responders, our municipal court, our hospital workers, our commissioners, and our newly elected commissioners. I give thanks for the way of service they have chosen to take up on behalf of all us here in the city. We come to this room tonight as complex human beings, carrying burdens, joys, and hope, trusting that you will guide us to the right course. We pray for wisdom, for strength, for courage to do what is right and good for all citizens. May we put the interests of others above our own. May we act with love and respect for the common good. Be quick to listen, slow to judge, and even slower to speak, and above all, to be kind. We ask in the name of our Savior. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Please join us with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Any additions or deletions?
Yes, there'd be an addition, it'd be amend consent agenda item number 2 to reflect 5:15 start on time instead of 5 o'clock.
Move that we approve the addition.
Second.
All in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries. Recognize and honor the service of outgoing commissioners.
Approve the agenda.
We approve
Oh, I'm
the
sorry.
agenda. You're good.
Need to approve the consent agenda.
I move we approve the agenda as amended.
I'll second that.
All in favor? Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries.
Consent agenda. Item number 1 is to approve the December 16th, 2025 regular meeting minutes as written. And item number 2 is a resolution authorizing a public meeting of the governing body to attend the Land Bank Board of Trustees meeting at 5:15 p.m. Tuesday, January 20th, 2026 in the commission meeting room at City Hall located at 118 West Central Avenue in Arkansas City.
Move that we approve the consent agenda as written.
I'll second that.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Now, we'll recognize and honor the service of the outgoing commissioners.
Okay, well, we'd like to take the opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to our former commissioners Jay Warren and Diana Spillman for their dedicated service and commitment to our community as members of the city's governing body. So Jay Warren, he's served faithfully since 2009 as a member of the City Commission for a remarkable 17 years, beginning his service shortly after April 7th, 2009 general election. Throughout his tenure, Commissioner Warren has demonstrated steadfast dedication, thoughtful leadership, and a deep commitment to the residents and futures of Arkansas City. Having served in various leadership roles, including mayor and vice mayor for multiple terms, Warren has consistently contributed his time, experience, and vision to advance the welfare, growth, and governance of the community. It has been a true honor to learn from and work alongside Commissioner Warren, whose history, guidance, and insight have made a lasting impact. The phrase, "I'm just talking out loud," became a familiar and meaningful part of our shared experience and one that will be fondly remembered by those who served alongside him. Commissioner Spillman, Diana Spillman, was officially sworn in January of 2022. First nominated during the 2021 general election, during her 4-year term, she served as mayor, vice mayor, and commissioner. It's been a pleasure to work alongside Commissioner Spillman and to acknowledge her dedication and service to this community. So we have a little something for both of you if you'd like to come up, and I'm sure we have a communications director that would love to get your picture. Commissioner Warren, it's your 17 years of service. We really appreciate it. Commissioner Spillman. Okay.
Run off, that's okay.
Meeting's not over yet.
Well, we're a few commissioners short right now, so,
Mayor, you'll need to adjourn sign back.
okay, we'll need to adjourn, sign, die. Do I need a second?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed?
All right, next item is oath of office ceremony for commissioners-elect. At this time, I would like to ask Commissioners-elect David Calhoun, Steve Lundgren, and Charles Tweedy to meet me up here at the podium. I'll have you raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
and the state of Kansas,
the state of Kansas,
my community,
my community,
and the agency I serve.
and the agency I serve.
I will faithfully discharge the duties
I will faithfully discharge the duty
as city commissioner
as a commissioner
for the city of Arkansas City, Kansas,
for the city of Arkansas City, Kansas,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
You can go here for a moment. But just for the moment, then we'll.
Well, we wanted, I guess that we're gonna do it.
You're okay, though.
Yes.
Just leave those.
I got time to do it.
And then we'll just go pretty quick.
Have a seat. I know. You'll learn. Maybe resist.
I know it's a little bit.
So we need to come back into session.
I need to call.
You. So you want to call the meeting back into session? I'll do roll call.
Yes, call the meeting to order.
We'll start with roll call. Mayor Beeson,
Here.
Vice Mayor Stover,
Here.
Commissioner Calhoun,
Here.
Commissioner Lundgren,
Here.
Commissioner Tweedy.
Here.
Okay, new business, reorganize items.
Yes.
Need to select a new mayor. I move that we nominate Tad Stover as the new mayor of Arkansas City.
Second
that motion. It's gonna take a minute.
Calhoun,
We'll give it to Calhoun on this one. His first one.
I was distracted.
All in favor? Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries.
okay, so the next.
All right. You want to set here? Give that to him. Here's over there. I don't want your germs either. Here, here's your water bottle.
Oh, thanks.
All right. First up, I need to recognize past mayor Chad Beeson. So, if you would please. Chad, appreciate what you've done. We've got this plaque of recognition for your past year.
Thank you.
Appreciate working with you.
Thank you.
You've kept it lively. We appreciate it.
I'll try to keep it that way.
Yeah, I appreciate all that stuff. Thank you for everything you've done. I appreciate it.
I asked for a gavel the very first week I was here, and they finally give me one a year later.
And it's tied down.
And it's tied, I can't.
Can't get it out, can you? All right. Next up, we need to select the vice mayor for 2026.
I move we appoint Vice Mayor Steve Lundgren.
I'll second that. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We need to designate one member of the governing body to serve as representative to the Arc City Public Library of Trustees.
I nominate Commissioner Tweedy as member of the governing body to serve as a representative for the Arkansas City Public Library Board of Trustees.
Second. A motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 5, designate one member of the governing body to serve as representative to the Cherokee Strip Land Rush Museum Board of Trustees.
I move we appoint Chad Beeson, Commissioner Chad Beeson, as the governing body representative for Cherokee Strip Land Rush Museum.
Second.
Got us. Motion, first and second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 6, designate one member of the governing body to serve as representative to Cowlitz County Economic Development Partnership.
I make a motion that we nominate Charles Tweedy to that.
I'll second. Motion and second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 7, appoint one member of the governing body to serve as voting member of Regional Economic Area Partnership, REAP, of South Central Kansas, and either one member of the governing body or the city manager to serve as an alternate member of REAP in the voting member's absence.
I move that we appoint Commissioner Lundgren as a governing body to serve as a voting member of the Regional Economic Area Partnership of South Central Kansas.
I sec-
Randy will
Henry,
be our-
okay. I'll second that. Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 8, designate one member of the governing body to serve as a representative to the South Central Kansas Medical Center Board of Trustees.
I move that we designate Commissioner Calhoun as a member of the governing body to serve as a representative as SCKMC Board of Trustees.
I will second that.
Got a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
I might point out that since Commissioner Beeson is already on the board, we didn't need to reappoint him because his basic term is for 4 years on the board.
Number 9, appoint 3 members of the governing body to serve as Arkansas City's representative on the Strother Field Commission. I'd like to nominate Charles Tweedy, Steve Lundgren, and myself.
Second.
Second. Third.
That'd be
That'd be a
third.
third. Yeah.
All
I
right.
just wanted to make sure it got on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want your name in the book? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 10, appoint one member of the governing body to serve on the Visit Arc City Board of Trustees.
I move that we could appoint Commissioner Tweedy as the governing body to serve on the Visit Arc City Board of Trustees.
Second. Got a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Number 11, designate RCB Bank as the primary depository for banking services and all other eligible banks in the community as potential depositories for city funds.
I make a motion that we designate RCB Bank as primary depository for banking services and all other eligible banks in the community as potential depositories for city funds.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All of those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Move on to City Manager Department.
Mr. Mayor, would you like me to read the rest?
Would you please?
Item number 1 is a resolution formally adopting a new compensation administration policy effective December 27th, 2025.
Evening, Mr. Mayor, Mr. Mayor, If you're not sure yet, I'm the HR director for the city of York City. I work down in the basement, and I've been working very hard on, maybe I should do this, on a comp study and implementation of such, which was approved at the December 16th meeting. And what I have done is worked with the Arnold Group and other members of the management team here at the city of Arkansas City, and we have developed a comprehensive policy to adopt, hopefully tonight, that will be the framework in outlining the way that we manage our compensation structure here within the city of Arkansas City. We want certainly equitable and competitive compensation, and we want to treat everyone consistently, and a policy will guide you to do such. I hope you've had an opportunity to review it, and if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. I also want to let you know that a new employee manual will be coming to you very, very soon. And this policy will be placed within it as well. But because we had already approved the plan, because I wanted it, it's very important. And I wanted you to really see this one. That's why I came tonight.
Any updates like we discussed Friday will be looked at in a year, roughly will be looked at again?
Yes, sir. And I am compiling a list of any concerns that there may be and anything that people would like us to possibly review or look at. And I will be going through all of those things. My hope is truly that we can manage this well and do several updates or possible changes when we review everything again next year. I am compiling a list.
I'll make a motion, a resolution formally adopting a new compensation administrative policy effective December 27, 2025.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those signify by say aye to approve.
Aye.
Those against, same sign. Motion carries.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Item number 2 is an ordinance authorizing the rezoning of 706 East Madison Avenue from R2 Medium Density Residential District to an R3 General Commercial District.
To a C3.
I'm sorry, C3. Thank you. C3.
So yeah, she said that the property is at 706 East Madison. The area around this property is all commercial. This is about 2/3 of an acre. What they're going to do on this property, if you've been by it recently, you've seen they're already starting to work on this property. But they're going to build a new building where they're going to store the equipment for the business next door at Weed Out. In order to do that, they need to have a commercial zoning. So this property was zoned residential way back when because it had a history of being residential. It was like the house was still there in 1999. Clearly not going to ever to be developed as residential. And so we felt this was appropriate to switch to a commercial zoning for their project. The Planning Commission held a hearing back on December 9th, and they voted unanimously to recommend to you to pass this rezoning.
Just so everybody knows where that is, because I'm sure everybody's saying, "Well, where's that?"
Yeah.
Just as you go underneath the underpass, heading east on Madison, just under the underpass, immediately there by the railroad tracks. It's to the north, so it's an area that the city mowed for quite a while.
Yeah.
So it was beneficial for us to get rid of it and take that burden off of the city and put it on the tax bracket.
Yep.
Now we're commercializing it.
Basically right across the street from Groves.
Yes, absolutely.
That property goes all the way to the railroad, right?
Not quite.
The front part of it.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, there's a driveway there that the railroad actually uses to get over to it.
They're right away.
Would it have been better to do this as a multi-use rezone?
I hesitate with multi-use because of, well, we've had problems with multi-use.
Upset.
Yeah. I don't use it very often.
I'll make a motion for an ordinance authorizing the rezoning of 706 East Madison Avenue from R2 to C3.
Second. Any further discussion? This is going to be a roll call.
Roll call vote. So Mayor Stover,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Lundgren,
Yes.
Commissioner Beeson,
Well, I dropped way down on the totem pole there, didn't I? Yes.
Commissioner Calhoun,
Yes.
and Commissioner Tweedy.
Yes.
All right. Item number 3 is an ordinance authorizing the rezone of 2200 East
2200.
Chestnut Avenue from R1 Low Density Residential District to AP Public Use District.
So this is the proposed site for the new water tower that's going into that neighborhood. Considered leaving it as a R1. The problem is there's restrictions for such things as height. And this tower is well in excess of most height regulations for residential districts. This is obviously a public use. And so felt it was appropriate to switch the zoning on that. And again, the planning commission met in December and voted to recommend that you approve this.
And this water tower is the one that's been in the works for 50 plus years.
Yeah, probably.
Finally getting put up to help with water pressure out in Crestwell.
That being said, make a motion approving the ordinance authorizing the rezoning of 2200 East Chestnut Avenue from R1 to R1 low density residential to P Public Use District.
Second.
Got a motion and a second, and this will be a roll call vote also.
Mayor Stover,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Lundgren,
Yes.
Commissioner Beeson,
Yes.
Commissioner Calhoun,
Yes.
and Commissioner Tweedy.
Yes.
All right, item number 4 is a resolution authorizing the city of Arkansas City to approve the First Amendment to the Kansas Department of Commerce Community Development Block Grant Agreement, number 25-HR-001, authorizing the mayor to execute the amendment on behalf of the city of Arkansas City, Kansas.
Yeah, so this amendment is to incorporate updated federal compliance language that's now required by the Kansas Department of Commerce. These changes don't modify the scope of the project, the funding amounts, or the city's method for administering the grant. So just upgrades procurement language and incorporates additional federal required conditions related to civil rights and environmental compliance. Just, you know, with the change of administration we had last year, there's been several documents like this that we've had to go back and do some changes of language to, and this is one of them. So again, it doesn't change the amount of the grant or how it's used.
That grant's 300,000.
300,000, yes.
I make a motion that for a resolution authorizing the city of Arkansas City to approve the First Amendment to the Kansas Department of Commerce Community Development Block Grant Agreement number 25-HR-001, authorizing the mayor to execute the amendment on behalf of the city of Arkansas City, Kansas.
Second.
We got a motion and a second. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Item number 5 is a resolution authorizing the city of Arkansas City to approve an agreement between the city of Arkansas City and the South Central Kansas Area Agency on Aging Incorporated for personnel management services and use of space at the Senior Citizen Center.
So if you recall, we were under contract with another group that received grant funding to provide these services. And sometime last year, I can't remember if it was in the spring, fall, sometime, but that they lost the grant. And there was a time there for a bit that we funded this program with city funds. And now we're looking at going in contract with South Central Kansas Area Agency on Aging to administer this program. So they pay for the food, offset some of the labor costs at the senior center, just kind of provide that meal programming for senior citizens. And so this will, like I say, we had that little skip where we had to find some additional funding, but this picks it up and keeps it going, and we'll just keep on providing that service to our senior citizens. So
Do they get their money from the state?
they get their dollars from the Department of Aging and at the Kansas level, and those are probably federal dollars that come through.
Do you know, are they going to continue the relationship with Winfield? Weren't they doing so many meals?
Yeah, we were helping Winfield out when that, because this group that was providing the service before, the funding before, serviced a lot of communities in the South Central Kansas area.
But they'll maintain that if need be.
I'm not sure. I'm sure as long as they need us to help with that, we'll maintain that. Yeah, and I'm not sure what the long term outlook on that is, but we have the ability to continue to help out there if need be. So
I make a motion for a resolution authorizing the city of Arkansas City to approve the agreement between the city of Arkansas City and the South Central Kansas Area Agency on Aging Incorporated for personnel management services and use of space at the Senior Citizen Center.
Second. There's a motion and second. All those, any further discussion on it? We don't. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Public Services Department, item number 1 is a resolution authorizing the city of Arkansas City to accept an estimate submitted for repair services to a 2013 Komatsu dozer and authorize materials and labor for said repairs in the amount not to exceed $28,800.54, representing the estimated cost plus allowable 15% variance excluding freight.
Brian, are you here? Do you want to address with that or? Okay.
We are here to, well, like I said, authorize the amount for a repair on a 2015 Komatsu dozer through Berry Tractor. Recently went down on us, run some labs and tests and diagnosis and found that there was water contamination. Not quite sure where, but it's in need of repair and it's a pretty important piece of equipment for us.
Somebody didn't put death in it, did they?
No, no, not this time.
Do that.
That's what do it. Did you get several bids for this, or did it?
Initially,
I'm pretty familiar with how you do it.
Yeah.
The rest of the commission like to know how this came to
Well,
us. Now
we
bid.
purchased it through Berry Tractor in 2015, I believe. And we've got a real good working relationship with them. We sent it to them for the initial diagnosis. And by the time they got into it and started doing my diagnosis, we were already invested several $1,000s. And
Right.
if we'd have took it to somebody else, well, then we're still stuck paying that and then paying somebody else to do the same thing that they're probably going to tell us. So,
But we get a lot of our equipment from them, don't we?
yes, our dozer and our excavator.
Will they come here and replace it, or do we have to get it up?
It's already in Wichita. We took it to them directly. It was easier for them to get it there in their shop, and they have the proper tools. And
I'll make a motion that we approve a resolution authorizing the city of Arkansas City to accept an estimate submitted for repairs to the 2013 Komatsu dozer and to authorize materials and labor for said repairs in an amount not to exceed $28,800.54, representing the estimated cost plus allowable 15% variance excluding freight.
I'll second.
Got a motion and a second. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
thank you, Commissioner.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, sir.
City manager updates and reminders.
Okay. We had a meeting today with KDOT and PEC, our engineering firm, on the right of ways, mainly along Highway 77 between Madison and Chestnut. So we're trying to work out some details there on where that line will loop back in and figure that out. There also may be some issues with the Corps of Engineers, since that is a levee too. So we'll have to work through some of that. But just that's kind of the last piece I think that we need to tidy up before the plans can be finalized for the East Pressure Zone project. But we'll keep working on that. We also had a meeting with USDA for a community loan grant program. We're looking for the appropriate way to finance the fire station project. What we found out today is that the federal government didn't fund the grant piece of it this year. The loan piece is in place. So that is an option that'd be a low interest loan that we can look at and compare to going out and doing geo bonds. So so it was a good meeting. We learned a lot on that. On the 8th, we're going to meet with Lang Development on the master planning for the 101 acre property. We'll kind of learn more about where they're at on things, and they've been working on stuff for about 2 months now, so we'll get an update from them. On the 9th, we have a legislative update from the League of Municipalities, so I think some of you will have some time to attend that, but be a good way for the league to kind of update us on what they see as issues that could potentially affect cities this upcoming legislative session. So once the session gets started, it gets kind of things change quickly, and a lot of things can come out and affect how cities operate. So it's good to kind of be on top of that and be ready to contact our legislators if we need to. So
Is that gonna be in your office?
yeah,
at
11?
11 o'clock. Yeah. Also on the 9th, we have a plan review set up for the C-CLIP grant. So we have a C-CLIP project that's going to go from 8th Street to the bridge on Madison, which would be a mill and overlay project. So the plans are to where the engineer thinks they're ready for review. So once we'll meet with them on the 9th and review those, and then those will go to KDOT for final approval after that. On the 20th, staff will be attending a CBDG workshop. So whenever you receive a CBDG grant, you have to go to a workshop and kind of get trained on that. So we'll attend that for the CBDG grants that we have coming up. And on the 26th, we have a pre-construction meeting for the pickleball courts. So the contractors will be in town, and we'll meet and kind of figure out timing of the project and how that's going to kind of roll out. And then on the 28th, several of you have already signed up, and we'll go to the local government day at the Capitol. So that's the day when the League of Municipalities and the County Association come together, and we have a session at the Capitol. We'll meet with legislators and have a reception with them, and give us a chance to kind of interact with the legislators again, and learn what's going on, things that may affect cities. So that's always a good event to go to. And the F Street Bridge, we did find out, I think it was Friday afternoon, that everything's kind of moving, the motion is going now. We need to be in construction on that bridge by August of 2026. So here in about 6 months or so, that we should be in contract to go to construction on that. So that's moving right along. And then I put in front of you gentlemen tonight the PEC update from all the projects they're working on. So just kind of gives you a little bit of an update on where PEC and the city are on a number of different projects that we're currently have underway. So that's all I've got.
Commissioners, any discussion? Anything? I would like to change from the audience when they speak from 5 minutes to 3 minutes. I don't know what your guys' feeling is on that.
I'm fine with that.
If you're-
If
So-
something's being said that's important, we'll continue it.
You can
If
do that,
not,
right.
and it's just something that happens every week or every meeting,
Yeah.
it shuts them down quicker.
So. Good with that?
I will make that change.
Okay. Comments from the audience? They're not on the agenda? Nothing?
No one has signed up.
Okay.
I move that we adjourn.
I will second that. All those in favor? Say- So I already did. You're supposed to say aye. Aye.
Don't forget to stick around and enjoy some goodies, and welcome our new commissioners.
Reception outside? Okay.
I'm happy that I'm not going to get approved. I'm looking for one to get approved.